choose who to vote for in a local election, would education be an issue that would be important to you?
Yes.
Okay. And what about education exactly?
Just, I guess, increasing the standards within education. I feel like specifically in Texas, our standards are kind of low. So in public education. So I think that'd be pretty important. I think that's something to look into.
Okay. And what about for higher education? You're a college student right now, I assume. Okay. And so would a position like lowering interest rates on student loans be something important to you?
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty important.
Okay, so if a candidate in your district was running on lowering interest rates for student loans, would that be something that would compel you to vote for them?
Definitely. I mean, it depends on his other policies, of course, but yeah, that would grab my attention.
Okay, and what if he also said he wanted to invest more in our infrastructure to fix potholes and, really fix up our roads and our bridges?
Yeah.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
great. And what if he wanted to transition to like a clean energy economy?
So I'm concerned that if I hit a pothole while I'm driving to campus on any given day, like that's gonna give me a flat tire, I'll be late for class, I'll have to get my car repaired, it'll cost me a lot of money, and I don't really have a lot of money as a college student, so I think it's really important for the government to at least invest money into taking care of our roads.
Well, I have some great news for you because our candidate Jake Ho is actually working on infrastructure. So,
Oh, great.
So what's your name?
My name is Jocelyn Thomas.
Okay, and if you were deciding on which candidate to vote for in a local election, what issues would be important to you?
Education.
Education, okay, and what about education exactly?
Just like more investment in education, specifically in Texas. A lot of funds are being diverted from it, and we see the effects of that on students, and just like some of the first programs that get hit are like music and arts programs. So like I'd like for more funding to be allocated towards those things, because students can get a more holistic education and succeed across all fields when arts are actually funded and not thrown out the window.
Right, okay, and did you do K through 12 education in Texas?
Yes, I
Okay, and how was your experience? Would you say it could be improved?
did. Definitely.
Yeah.
I think one of the first things I also think about is sex ed.
Okay.
Just like a more comprehensive and more inclusive sex ed rather than an abstinence only type of sex ed would have been ideal.
Okay, great.
growing
What about higher education? So you're a college student right now?
Uh-huh.
Okay, and do you have student loans?
I do.
Okay, so would a candidate who is proposing like lower interest rates on student loans, would that be somebody that you would vote for? Or would you be interested in?
Definitely. And I'd go even further to say a candidate who can advocate for affordable or free higher education would be ideal, because I mean, we have the money, it's just not being put in the right places.
Okay, well, we have good news for you. Our candidate Jake is running on a platform that matches almost exactly the issues that you were talking about and that are important to you. So if you want to see that change take place, you should vote for Jake.
My name's Jake, and I'm going to be running for the 18th Senatorial House of Representatives seat in the upcoming 2020 election. The question here isn't why you should vote for me, it's why wouldn't you? In essence, I am simply just really the better choice. See, these other candidates that you may be thinking of running for, they're only like thunderbolts. Sure, they make a lot of noise, but they're pretty, but there's no energy behind it. Me, I'm lightning. I'll come, and I'll go, in a flash. But in the meantime, I can promise you, my fellow Houstonians, I can do fantastic things for the city of Houston. What needs to be done? So many things. Let's face it, Houston may be the best city in the world. Not like Dallas or something. But there's so many problems, and I have decided to really I want to spend much of my life bettering your lives. So ideally, I like to start off at better funding K-12 education. And afterwards, as soon as the kids are graduated, I want to give them the infrastructure to do what they need. I want to improve all of our infrastructure. Finally, I want them to live a long lives by fighting climate changes. So, look around me. You have trees, you have grass, you have water, you have people. And I like to think we live in harmony, at least in this instance, in this context. People are walking behind me and no one is really minding the environment. But it's a sad truth of the environment is dying. And if we don't take care of it, there won't be very much of it. It's sad. And what I like to do more specifically in fighting climate change is to push Houston to get closer and closer and closer to cleaner energy. How do I want to do that? It's simple. I like to give some portion of the tax deduction to people who transit from having electricity in the house that is garnered through coal to people with solar panels. I like to give them tax credit for wind panels and just any sort of things that are better for you. See, I love Houston, and I think that anybody that lives in Houston loves Houston just like me. And that is part of the reason why I want to give back to Houston. With my degree, my knowledge, and my wisdom, I can go anywhere. But Houston has my heart. 610, 59, 45, and the traffic has my heart. The Astrodome has my heart. Rice University has my heart. Even Drake loves Houston, and he's from Canada. I mean, think about it. People from San Antonio come to Houston for vacation. People from Dallas cry themselves to sleep every night wishing they lived in Houston. But they're not that lucky, but you are. And in a very, very highly self-esteem fuel statement, I like to think that you are very lucky to have me as a potential candidate.